Hi there, everyone. Hello there, everyone. I'm sorry I'm late, guys. I was listening to my Braves, Atlanta Braves, and I got caught up in the moment there. But how's everybody doing out there? I mean, I know it's one in the morning, but um, again, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry that I'm doing it this late. I was listening to my Braves, of course. As many of you know, they're in the World Series, and so yeah, they just lost 7-5 to the Astros. Had a chance to close it out tonight, and they couldn't do it. So now they have to um, they have to go back to Houston now, and so I don't know, man, but in any event, how's everybody doing out there tonight? Oh, come
Like that. Bird got me on the burp, but now the burp don't want to come out.
in any event, guys, I'm gonna go on and get started. So,
Yeah. Love you, my son.
love you too.
God bless.
God bless. All right, I'm gonna go on and get started here because it's after 1 in the morning. This week or this past week, anyway, we're gonna be talking about Triple H's storied career, and let's get started. Triple H's storied career. I have my notes right here in front of me. From his days in WCW to his days as a member of the iconic group known as DX, Paul Triple H Levesque has come a long way. The 52-year-old has most definitely seen his fair share of glory over the last 20 years. Being a 14-time champion never came easy. Paul had his ups and his downs, and through it all, he took on all challengers. Today, I will be talking about the legendary career of Triple H. Plus, I will be giving you some of his greatest matches and feuds. That includes Steve Austin and The Rock, and many, many more. I look forward to hearing what you guys have to say on this subject. So let's do it. Triple H's highlights. Triple H has spent nearly 30 years inside the squared circle. During that time, he has witnessed some of the greatest matches one could ever be a part of. With that being said, let's get into it starting with 1996. According to the Sportster.com, this is where the legend of Triple H began. After a brief stint in WCW, Triple H joined the WWE in 1995, performing as Hunter Hearst Helmsley. But his career began to take off. But his career began to take off in 1996, where Triple H became part of the powerful and iconic Click stable backstage. On the October 21st, 1996 episode of Raw, Triple H defeated Mark Merrow to win the Intercontinental Championship. In 1996, also marked the infamous curtain call incident, one of the more controversial yet critical moments of Triple H's career. The year was 1999, and Triple H was riding hot, and Triple H was riding high, and he was establishing himself as the yardstick for WWE. 1999, simply put, was full of major highlights for Triple H. D-Generation X began to unravel at the end of the millennium, but it led to an even greater push for Triple H as a main event star. For starters, it began his marriage storyline with Stephanie McMahon. Monday Night Raw. After dropping it several weeks later, Triple H regained it at Forgiven. As the new century drew closer, Triple H had established himself as a top tier superstar that he was here to stay. 3 years after, 3 years after Triple H won the title for the first time, he was in the zone and showed no signs of slowing down. But in 2001, that would all change, though in a tag team match, he would suffer a gruesome quadriceps injury that would sideline him for the entire year. But in January 2002, the game would make his return to the ring. Nearly 7 months after suffering the brutal quadriceps tear that could have forced him into retirement, Triple H returned even better than ever in 2002. He kicked it off with a bang, winning the Royal Rumble for the first time in his career. Triple H went on to headline WrestleMania 18, where he defeated Jericho to become the new WWE Undisputed Champion. Following an emotional and glorious return to the ring, Triple H performed a heel turn for the ages when he betrayed Shawn Michaels, who came out of retirement for a second go in WWE after the latter won the World Heavyweight Championship at Survivor Series. Triple H won it back at Armageddon, thus closing out 2002 as the title holder. Okay, that's the first part of this. Okay, here's the second part. This is where we get into Triple H's greatest matches and feuds. Triple H has truly seen it all and done it all. In his career, he has been in the ring with the likes of The Rock, Mick Foley, Stone Cold, and The Undertaker, just to name a few. He has feuded with these same four men, but also he's had some of the greatest matches in his career with the likes of Shawn Michaels, John Cena, Batista, and Randy Orton. I'm going to start with some of his greatest matches. The first match takes us back to the year 2000 at No Way Out. It was Triple H versus Cactus Jack inside a Hell in a Cell. According to the Sportster.com at No Way Out 2000, both Triple H and Mankind put their bodies on the line in a high-stakes Hell in a Cell match for the WWE Championship. If Cactus failed to win the WWE title, he would be forced to retire. They hit a home run and told an extraordinary story in a physical and brutal Hell in a Cell match. Cactus was a high threshold for pain, and he fell through the cell into the ring, which was a dangerous bump. Ultimately, the cerebral assassin was in no mood to be sentimental as he retained the WWE title in one of the greatest Hell in a Cell matches. The second match involves Triple H and his best friend Shawn Michaels at SummerSlam 2002. Who would have thought these two would ever fight each other in this match? This match came about. Who would have thought these two would ever fight each other? This match came about after it had been revealed that Triple H had been the one who attacked HBK in a parking lot. Then Triple H goes on to say he did it for Triple H's own good. Triple H was looking to deny Shawn Michaels a victory in his first match back in 4 years at SummerSlam 2002. The game and HBK have a magnificent chemistry together, and they tore the house down in a remarkable unsanctioned match. Michaels didn't look like he had missed a step in the ring, which is a testament to HBK's quality. However, the Cerebral Assassin looked to be prevailing, but Shawn Michaels got the all-important victory with a jackknife cover. The third match I would like to speak on takes us back to 2001. Triple H does battle with his old nemesis, the Texas Rattlesnake, Stone Cold Steve Austin. These two will also do battle 2 years prior to this. I mean, after all, Triple H is the one who ran over Austin with a car. One would think that going into a 3 stages of hell match that Austin would win, but on this particular night, it was not to be. WrestleMania 17 was on the horizon, and Stone Cold Steve Austin had a WWE Championship match to look forward to. However, before he could shift his attention towards Mania, Austin collided with his nemesis Triple H in a 3 stages of hell match at No Way Out 2001. There's no doubt about this was the best match in Triple H and Austin's rivalry. It was a show-stealing affair on a decent show. Moreover, their war of attrition lasted over 30 minutes, and the Cerebral Assassin got the bragging right in this instant classic. By recovering from a 1-fall deficit to prevail 2-1, the fourth for me has to be the match between Triple H and Batista in 2005. This match came at a very interesting time period in WWE. The roster at this point had lost some of its luster. Austin Rock had both retired 2 years prior to Batista's hot streak in 2005. The Animal would win the 2005 Royal Rumble, then go on to beat Triple H at WrestleMania 21 in LA. These two would go on to headline Vengeance, where they would tear the house down, with Batista coming out on top again. Batista was on a hot streak in 2005, and he boasted 2 wins over his former Evolution mentor Triple H. For the third time in as many months, Batista and Triple H collided in a World Heavyweight Championship match. This time at Vengeance, the Animal defended the gold against Triple H in a Hell in a Cell match. The Hell in a Cell match is Triple H's specialty, and he was unbeaten in one-on-one Hell in a Cell matches. This was a violent contest, and the game wore the proverbial crimson mask. Their rivalry culminated in the best in their trilogy, with Batista once again proving the naysayers wrong by coming out on top. It's safe to say that Triple H has been in some of the most brutal and violent wars in the history of World Wrestling Entertainment and in his career. I want to talk about some of the best feuds in the career of Triple H. These are my personal 4 best feuds in the career of Triple H. So here we go. The first feud is The Rock. According to thesportster.com, WWE had some concerns that business would suffer when Steve Austin's surgery, removing him from television during his peak run. The Rock and Triple H. Let me see. The Rock and Triple H were the two wrestlers that most stepped up in Austin's absence to cause the business to continue growing. Their feud carried WWE throughout the first half of 2000. The popularity of Rock and Triple H's heel work helped the other continue to progress. Their feud even had a backstory when they faced off a few years earlier as the leaders of the Nation of Domination and DX. I honestly feel that Triple H and The Rock could have feuded for the next 10 years if The Rock didn't choose Hollywood over wrestling. The second feud for me is The Undertaker. Many people view The Undertaker as the yardstick of WWE, and rightfully so. Since his debut in 1990, The Undertaker has left a trail of destruction in his path. Triple H's career included feuds with the likes of Rock, Austin, Mick Foley, and Y2J, but in my opinion, none of those compared to the feud he had with The Undertaker. Triple H and The Undertaker had a few different chapters to their feud. Throughout the years, fans most remember the rivalry that lasted from 2011 to 2012 with their back-to-back WrestleMania matches. Triple H wanted a chance to end The Undertaker's undefeated streak. No, Triple H wanted a chance to end the undefeated WrestleMania streak, and avenge his best friend Shawn Michaels' retirement. Undertaker and Triple H stole the show on both WrestleMania cards, with The Undertaker winning both matches. The feud was so successful that WWE tried going back to it in 2008 for their international events, but the magic was gone in their older ages. The third feud I want to talk about, and it's an obvious one, Triple H in his feud with the Texas Rattlesnake Stone Cold Steve Austin. This feud didn't quite get the attention like Austin Rock, but it sure put asses in seats. You know, when you think about it, this is one of the more underrated feuds, not only in the career of Triple H, but in the history of WWE. Triple H was revealed as the mastermind behind the plan of Steve Austin getting run over by a car. Austin missed almost a full year of action due to real-life neck surgery, but WWE utilized the angle to set up a personal feud between him and Triple H. Both wrestlers stepped up their intensity to add legitimate drama to the feud. Austin and Triple H combated each other over the course of 4 straight months. It culminated in Triple H defeating Austin in a 3 stages of hell match. Triple H's win made him an even bigger star, presented on the same level of Austin and The Rock. The fourth and final feud I want to talk about is a feud that included a fresh face versus an old face. The old face being Triple H and the fresh face being Batista. Batista made his debut by Devon Dudley. Dave Batista was also a part of that outstanding rookie class that included the likes of John Cena, Randy Orton, and Brock Lesnar. Triple H and Batista. The Triple H and Batista feud began in 2005 when Batista won the Royal Rumble. From there, Triple H tried to do everything he could to not want to face the animal, and it turned out that Triple H was using him the whole time. But me personally, I believe it made for some good wrestling. Batista's feud with Triple H was the opposite of the Randy Orton one. The slow build saw Batista win the Royal Rumble match in 2005 as part of the Evolution faction. Fans would see him eventually learn about Triple H's disrespect and chose to face him at WrestleMania 21. Chose to face him. WrestleMania 21 would see Batista win the World Championship and successfully defeat Triple H cleanly on 3 consecutive pay-per-views. Batista was an instant superstar thanks to the feud with Triple H. It meant so much that Batista requested a retirement match against Triple H for years that finally came at WrestleMania 35. So when we look back on the career of Triple H, we see we were granted the opportunity to witness a man whose dream began at home as a little boy watching wrestling on TV, who would turn into an all-time great. The former 14 the former 14-time champ and future Hall of Famer now works for WWE as an executive of the company. I promise you, when you look back at the history of WWE, Triple H's name will come up. Well, that is all for this week's episode of Wrestling Quick Takes. And until next time, God bless. So of course it's after 1 o'clock here on the East Coast. Guys, let me know what you guys think. Like, is Triple H a Hall of Famer? Does he deserve to be in the Hall of Fame? I mean, what are your personal favorite matches and feuds in the career of Triple H? Let me know in the comment section below. And until next time, guys, God bless.